A day in Euro USD. The morning entry that I was able to spot was around 5 o'clock. We did a dip and recovery of this level that ran from 505 ish up to 559 for almost 55 points. At which point we sold around 8 o'clock. We lost that level and did a liquidity grab, failed breakdown, our favorite setup below this level. This is the low of the day, and we recovered that level as well as that low and took off from about 505, same area from the 5 o'clock low, all the way up to 638 for nearly 133 pips. Quite a day. Some of the worst time to trade though is after you have such a straight shot up, as well as very little consolidation or no structure to trade with. So now we're in price discovery mode. I'm going to go over what the setups are heading into this evening as well as tomorrow morning, March 5th. The first thing I have here set up is the UBC, the Ultra Bull case. I'm looking for a dip in recovery of this level. I'd love to see price consolidate and flag sideways and down over the next few hours into the morning. Don't know if we're going to get that, but if we did get it tonight before 10 o'clock, it will look something like a sell, a bounce, and another sell, ideally below this level, which then recovers. Maybe we can have a low that was set that allows us to use our favorite setup, the liquidity grab, the failed breakdown. That will look something like this. Price comes to this level, bounces, which is a possible long, but ideally bounces again, maybe touches this minor level for confluence, and then takes off this way. The long would be somewhere around here, let's say about this level right here, which is 610, targeting this minor level up first for 7 points, sell most of your exposure there, and then hope for more up here, sell another 10-15%, and then hold a runner in case we keep on going up today. My guess is though, price should consolidate over the next day in this area. We have a lot of space to work with. Below this area, if we don't get the bounce, we'd sell directly here from the high of today, 636, to the low here, that's about 48 points. So if we're able to get here, I'd be fairly confident in the dip in recovery for sure. If we tag the level or bounce before we actually touch the level, I'd want to wait a few minutes to see if price can go up at least 2-3 points, 2-3 pips, and maybe go long somewhere here. That would look like this, where maybe the price goes here, a little bounce, and then directly shot right here, at which point it would go right there. And you could wait for some consolidation in this area before you go long if you want. If you don't, you could take a chance, because the fact that we'll be selling nearly 50 points from this high, that's pretty good amount of selling. Usually you'll get some type of bounce before selling continues. We don't care what happens after the bounce. We're just trying to get in and get the points and leave a runner, leave some small exposure. Now, if those two setups play out overnight and we miss them, the next setup that could be potentially will be if the price comes down here in the morning, and we could wait for a reclaim of this level, since that will be the level we lost to get there. And if that doesn't work out and the price still continues to sell, then this level looks like an ideal long. As you can see, around 1 o'clock, we tested it, sold a little bit, and took off from this exact place. So this is almost 60 points, 38 plus 70 points almost from today's high. So if we got down here in a pretty good time frame, I would be more than likely looking for a long to test back these levels. You're looking at from this area to here about 18 points. So even if you got long somewhere around 573, you could be catching 14 points fairly easily to back test this area, which was also a breakout zone today. So those are the main two setups I'm looking for. If we continue to sell, obviously all these white levels are possible longs, but I want to be patient with all of them because we could just knife through all of them. This level right here is of interest. As you can see, it was an important level today. We went through, sold off, went through again for a decent bounce, and then sold back off again. That was the level where we really started to squeeze today. So this level right here, I'm going to say I would consider it a really quality long. So since I do think that, I would mark that on my chart just to make sure I know if price comes in there to be ready, because price moves quick sometimes and you want to make sure you know which levels you have confidence in. Now, if all those don't work out or they do work out and we continue to sell back down after we trade them, I'm looking for a failed breakdown of today morning's low. This low is about 496, 497. So if you add about 3-4 points minimum because of the quality of the bounce that was happening after, I would say that you're looking at about 500. 500 is actually right where this minor level is, but with the fact that we have this major level above, I'd probably like to see price come below this area down here and then reclaim this level before going long. Those are the setups I'm looking for into tonight and tomorrow, March 5th. I will update everyone on how things work out tomorrow afternoon, probably around lunch, and look into what we can expect for later tomorrow after that. Have a great night. As always, like and comment. Any questions, please leave them in the comments. Thank you.